The Comica Boom XD is a small but powerful wireless mic. It's competitively priced with the Rode Wireless Go and is a little bit larger but offers dual channel and includes 2 lavalier microphones. The lavalier microphones are nothing special but sufficient for most purposes. The sheathing on the cable can create interference if it's bunched up, and Comica decided to implement its own locking mechanism that clips onto the 3.5mm input. It provides a little more security but can still come out with a hard tug. What I don't get is why they try to reinvent the wheel as opposed to just include the commonly used 3.5mm threaded jacks. The labs come with a foam windscreen, while the built-in microphones on the transmitter includes a furry windscreen. Fortunately, you can fit the furry ones over the foam windscreen, even though that may not be the intended use. Sound quality is decent, and everything that you've been hearing so far has been recorded with the lavalier microphones. Here's how things sound with the built-in microphones on the transmitter. You can tell that I'm recording outdoors, and there's a slight breeze with some birds behind me, and there's a pretty busy road off to the side. Now back to the lavalier mic, because that's how I intend to use it. Battery life is not bad. I didn't record continuously to test the 5-hour rating, but I did test it in practical applications where I use it off and on for about half a day, and the battery meter would drop about 1 bar on the transmitter and maybe 2 on the receiver. You can supplement the power with a power bank, but the temperamental thing would only charge with a USB-A to USB-C cable. So if your power source is USB-C only, then you're out of luck. The range is surprisingly good for a small microphone. This is probably maybe even beyond the distance I was rated for. Backing up, seeing how far I can go before it gets cut off. Yeah. So this
cutting out a little bit.
Now it's cutting out a little bit. With line of sight, I got over the rated range of 50 meters. It drops significantly without line of sight or in a heavy Wi-Fi area. I can usually still get about 10 to 15 feet without interference. Okay, so here it starts to click. So I get about 10 feet. 10 feet without line of sight. Unfortunately, like most 2.4 gigahertz wireless mics, you cannot change the frequency. So if you get interference, you're kind of stuck with it and you have to find a new location. Overall, it's a good value and performed well throughout multiple gigs. There are more professional options out there, but that usually comes at the cost of price and size.